Hey everybody, and welcome back to Survival Mode of Space Engineers. So, I did some off-screen working, and I got us kinda back to where we were in terms of the game. We have industry, we refined all the ores and minerals and whatnot, so we have a ton of everything, kinda. We sure have enough. It took quite a while, but we're well underway to having a big room. And back here for easy access to the actual refinery, I built us a working airlock system. You can paint things like doors and stuff now, as you can see. But, and that's just for easy access to the refinery, and I built it as an airlock because, I don't know, if we're going through all the effort to build this shit, we should at least be having fun with it, right? So, we actually have a bunch of steel ready. Oh, and I finally saw all the requests for color schemes and whatnot, and there was only a couple really requests, but the dominant theme so far seems to be blue and gold in the homeworld style. I could roll with that, definitely. I wonder... No, it doesn't care about the cockpit. Doesn't care about reactors either, from what I can tell. Anyhow, so yeah, I did the stuff. It was at least an hour of off-screening, and there's nothing worse than doing stuff you've already done. At least in my opinion. Well, I'm sure there's worse things, but you know. Oh, this paint feature is so nice. I'm so glad you don't have to harvest resources for paint. I really honestly don't want that to change because I don't think I'd enjoy it. You know, black and gold doesn't look that bad either. Yeah, I did. We're basically back where we are, and I'm not gonna turn on the meteors again. That was the regular setting. And I was ruined. Oh. That kind of looks like I could be able to paint it. Anyhow, that's all the green... Oh, no. It's not all the green bits I can see. I wonder. Oh, no. You have to actually be holding something which can be colored. I don't know. I'd love, like, a paintbrush tool or something. Oh, interior lights. Not available for small ships. That's a shame. Oh, yeah. I built some little lights on the pad and in the refinery room. I'm a little worried about how they'll affect the frame rate, because lighting is one of those things. It sure does matter. Anyhow, oh, it's gonna bother me. Okay. Now for blue. Just... I'm pretty sure there's multiple types of blue. Let's use the color picker to get more what we want. More saturation means a more intense shade of blue. I like that. Interesting that the saturation is naturally so low. We don't want it like... I just don't want it light blue. That's just what I want. What I don't want. The drills don't get affected by it. That's okay. That looks alright. Might as well make it look like Higaran ships. And I could try to design some that look like homeworld ships, but I don't know how well that would go. We'll have to see. I love already the degree of customization you can get in this game. It's just very lovely. Paint while we work. Try not to get any of it on the flight pad. Alright. This kind of looks like a big incorporeal floating paintbrush. Yes, this is what I did a lot of stuff off screen, like refinery and stuff, but I came back to show you guys this. Thrilling paint job action. Anyhow, your pleas have been heard. wonder if this would be more convenient. The answer is no. Oh, come on. My character's not the athletic type. But whatever, I'll get all the repainting. Whoa! I'll get all the repainting done and try not to make any errors. Okay, so I finally figured flying the ship up would give me a better chance of painting it. And I kind of like how it goes. Yeah, I added, we just needed more drills. M-O-A-R. More. This also gives this beast an incredible cargo capacity. Now we should hopefully be able to drill forward. We might need to get another one up top, which would just be ridiculous. Very awesome, though. This is a bit excessive. See, we finished those up, and we've expanded the cargo capacity for all this stuff. See, we need steel tubes, large steel tubes, motors, and computers, and displays, and stuff. Thing is, progress is happening. We're still crooked because we don't have our own gravity generator, which is unfortunate. Don't need that many displays. 5 should be the absolute maximum. We don't need thruster components either. That small cargo container outside has stuff we could use, but production, honestly, just make me, let's be lazy here. Let's order up a small reactor and a small cargo container and just let it do that. Yeah, I'm not gonna have the Meteor Sonic again. Solar cell, that's another good thing. We should probably work on the solar cell next, honestly. I don't think I'll ever make the landing deck out of heavy armor because it costs more resources, and I kind of like the dings in the flight deck. I don't know. That is officially my excuse. I have to give it at least 4 reactors for this many drills. Even though the drills don't take up that much power, it would still be a good idea. Alright, small cargo containers. They don't contain much compared to the large ones, but it's kind of weird to store all our stuff in drills. It may not even, like, accept other types of items, so this will help. This is, like, almost another full inventory for us. Okay, we just need large steel tubes and computers, what I recall. Yes, you can paint, like, airlocks and stuff. I painted it yellow for, like, industrial stuff. Outer airlocks are red. This little passage, a lot more expensive to build than just a simple wall, that's for sure. I guess it's a luxury item. Okay, computers, and I forget what else. Just take all the things that we could possibly need. Interesting note, trying to like decelerate against your movement. Like if I do like this, then I'm like this, you stay in motion a lot faster than if you just stop and let the dampeners take over. This ship has undergone so many overhauls. Small reactor, we're gonna have to grab some more uranium. Fortunately, we do actually have a fair bit of uranium just on hand. Oh, I hadn't even noticed that. I'm really glad there's a warning for that. 104. So we need one in change, and we can even out the reactors, fuels, and stuff. We have a tiny bit of uranium on us. There's also a ton over here. Let's do this real fast. And oh, we can just get in the ship. I keep forgetting we can just get in the ship to recharge, and that's perfectly valid. 19 uranium. Sheesh. I like having that in reserve. It's very nice. We'll do 1.5 and spread it around. went through the trouble of moving the ship, so why not? Whoa, see, like that. Often just trying to stop yourself isn't the most fast route. The fastest route. Whoa. Okay, so let's just put 1 even, or 1.1 in the reactor here. I won't fiddle with this too much, but I want to add, make them all roughly even out, sort of. Should keep it going for a long time too. Let's check it out. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. Ship's mass is now 20,000. Yeah, 3 of them are online. It does use some fuel. Not as much as one might expect. Damn it. Steel tubes. Oh, a couple times in this game I've never managed to kill myself in one single stupid leap. Well, kind of, but I never... The point is, there's lots of I have lots of times in this game when I think I'm completely screwed, but the dampeners just work so damn fast. They're so lovely. I always seem to need these bastard large steel tubes, so just make me a ton. Now see, I have lights up here, I have interior plates. These are all just regular armor chunks, which very resource heavy to build a room. Okay, here we are. Also, real quick, just because I don't know, the doors actually opening and closing are really neat. They used to not open and close at all. This game is still in heavy development. So whatever. I think it's neat anyhow. We could even go mining again in like a ship that isn't broken. Oh, it's so nice to have things. Buzz. Let's complete this. I'd rather not have the drill break off if possible. We'll see if it is possible. I'm honestly, I'm not entirely sure. We need an incline. Okay. Boom. There we go. Now it's still kinda symmetrical-y. Still mostly. Anyhow, fully armed and operational again with an upgrade. I'm hoping this'll do it. I haven't actually tested it though. So sure, we'll do a flight test before we go into the other stuff. Okay. I have high hopes about this time. Which of course means I'm just gonna fly it right into the wall or something. Platinum, you were our first target and we didn't get very far with you. But now it's your day. Noticing minor instability, Shepard. Oh, but now we're doing it. Now we're doing it. Now we're doing it. This thing will end up tilting down, but even so. Not sure if we can still go completely into like an asteroid, but this is pretty nice. We're exceeding our engine's capacity, but I'm hoping it'll be okay. See, so far, nice. Very nice, very good. Worried that bottom drill's gonna snap off though. I've got concerns. Overall, though, very nice. Let's check how much that actually did. Whoa. You're tripping out my perspective, man. That got us lots. Every drill bit into some nice, lovely platinum. Yeah, there we go. This thing should work better now. Here's open. Now, before I manage to break it, let's take this thing in for another landing. And, I don't know, get work on the solar cell? Probably. Solar cell will probably be off the industrial area, because then it has easier access to the sun. We could add it near the planned residential area, but that's... that would require more effort. It's hard to tell when I'm level with something. The gravity generator isn't really helpful because the gravity generator is not level with the building. Okay. Descend. Okay, take her in. It feels like... Here we are. This is a nice view. Oh, shit. Do-do-do. And take her down. Lock it in and disable reactors. Nice. Okay, it works. Ah, I love it. I love this shitty little craft. I've had to make like 10 revisions on the design. It's nice that you can do that so easily. So back to construction and stuff. I was thinking about ways to make this room more interesting with like windows and stuff. But man, that is more effort than I've already expended. And I have expended quite a lot of effort on this freaking building. So I think I just want to build it. Just get her built. There we go. Get everything looking nice and pretty. This is why I'm cutting a lot, because I start doing like the process of this thing and it's just... I only have so much to say at any given time. And I had things to say, and now I just kind of lost it. Oh, yeah. Going back through very recently... Oh, yeah, there's one big thing. We got a fucking letter from our internet service provider. We're exceeding the bandwidth, and I'm pretty sure that's my fault for all the, you know, high-quality video uploads. And I watch a lot of online videos anyhow, like streaming, download, mostly streaming. I have no clue how much bandwidth streaming a YouTube video takes as opposed to like torrenting it, as opposed to like just downloading it directly with Google Chrome. Well, those last two it'll tell you, but YouTube doesn't tell you those nerd stats like right away. So is it exactly the same? Because if so, man, terabytes of videos over the course of a month, really. Although I gotta say, the whole bandwidth cap thing is kind of bullshit. I mean, once you've got the heavy-duty industrial like stuff set up, it's kind of... it doesn't hurt you that much more. I'm not actually sure what the fee will be. It's AT&T, so you know how that goes. Yet another wonderful example of what happens when you let a couple companies take over this big, huge, huge, now essential part of our economy. And just literally decide to do whatever the fuck they want with it. Because, hey, what are you gonna do? Go without internet? I actually probably couldn't. I talk to friends there, I'm entertainment there, I take courses which... one course which is entirely online and one course which is partially... what the fuck? Oh, shit. This is kind of cool. And really dangerous. That's hilarious. Damn it. Bastard. I kind of want to ride this thing to infinity. Or maybe bolt some engines on it. Maybe a bridge. Nah. Its movement is gonna flip us off the... Whoa. Whoop. Thankfully, it's not like in Halo where you fall a certain distance and then you abruptly just die. There we go. Oh, severed a whole block. I'm glad we didn't sever one of those big engines, or we'd have to struggle to get all the bits of it. Guess we know what we're taking next. Completely lost my train of thought, but I mentioned... So I may scale back down. I may scale back video uploads, but I don't really have a schedule for that anyhow, so I don't really know. And I'm not gonna just let bullshit go by, because we're not getting all the internet speed we should be. But that goes into more personal griping. I just wanted to make a mention of it. In case it becomes important later, I figured it was something to just mention in passing. That's very stupid and annoying. Let's grab some of this. We're always on the other side, so I always end up grabbing from the other side. Whatever. Anything else? I was watching... my latest thing is the spoiler warning season for Mass Effect 2. Which, oh man, you know, some of the parts with the character-driven stuff, very, you know, that's what BioWare has been known for. And, you know, I was totally on board for Mass Effect 2 for, like, the whole way through. You saw my Let's Play of it. I did all the loyalty missions. I did all the things. And I just kind of accepted things. But then, when you look back at it, especially the main storyline for Mass Effect 2, we accomplished nothing and are railroaded into working with the space KKK terrorists, who we were built up to hate in the last game for all the shit they do. Who in Mass Effect 3 become the fucking Galactic Empire. You know what I'm talking about, Cerberus. And the Elusive Man, and just the spoiler warning crew just totally taking the piss every time the Elusive Man is on screen. They just take the piss out of him completely because of the game railroading. And, like, you have conversations with people that you know, and they're like, well, you're working with Cerberus, I can't help you. You know, why are you working with these terrorists? And there's never an option to say you're not working with Cerberus, ever. Because that's the thing, the plot is Commander Shepard joins Cerberus to stop the, you know, the bad guys. That's the plot, so... And yeah, especially knowing what we know in Mass Effect 3, but even just from Mass Effect 2 in isolation, that the main plot is way weaker than the random loyalty missions and the personal stuff. Looks like it's still attached. I'd really better not fuck around. Probably quicker to recharge, but probably not this way. Whatever. We'll do it for old time's sake. Da-da-da. Main plot weaker than the subplots. Elusive Man. I mean, I love Martin Sheen. I really liked the Elusive Man. I didn't like the Elusive Man's character. I kind of like his design. I kind of like his voice acting. But as for him, actually, he's a really egregious example of one of BioWare's favorites. And we don't care if you play favorites, as long as you play favorites with the right character. Like, Liara, Garrus, and Tali are obviously somewhere in it. BioWare has, you know, has good things to say about these three characters, and that's good, because we like them, mostly. Speaking for we in aggregate, they have been very popular and successful characters. They're in each game to some degree. That's really the reason why in Mass Effect 2 Liara couldn't join you, because they didn't want you able to get her killed, because she was going to be plot essential in 3. Or your other possible romance option, which is why Caden or Ashley won't fucking listen to you on Horizon. And if you played the game or you're familiar with it, you know exactly what I'm talking about. The scene... It's not made that big a deal out of. It's like an afterthought after the mission on Horizon, but... I have to agree, that's one of the points where Mass Effect just died. because you have no... There's always been things in the series you have no choice, you're not able to prevent. There's always been lots of those things that just happen, but as the series went on, it just became that. They stopped being artful about the illusion of choice. It was always an illusion. It was always a linear storyline. And there is nothing wrong with... I'm a writer. There's nothing wrong with a linear storyline for a game. That's... The nature of most stories is to be a line, and there's a good reason for that. I don't care if we take the roof off, really. This is why doing this, even while doing menial labor, is sometimes difficult. Caden or Ashley. First of all, they say almost literally the same thing. And that thing is, grr, you're working with Cerberus. I can't trust you, Shepard. Grr, I won't join your crew. Really, they wanted to... Okay. Part of writing is the process of saying, there's a destination I want to get to. How can I get there? That's... Every writer has to deal with that. Bad writing is when you just force that without consideration for the consequences or whether characters would do that. That's Horizon. Your friends won't listen to you. They'll be like, you're working with Cerberus. And there's like multiple layers of badness in that because there's no option to say, okay, fuck Cerberus, I'll go work for you guys. You know, there's no option to join back up with the Alliance because they started trying really hard to make the Alliance look as bad as possible in Mass Effect 2. And they tried as hard as possible to make Cerberus look good. To make it even possible, even thinkable that you would join with them. Considering they were just some rogue cell, some rogue Alliance intelligence cell, like back in Mass Effect 1, that would just be responsible for all the evil labs and shit you have to clear, and all the conspiratorial murders and bullshit like that. Bullshit. It was bullshit. Uh-oh. What am I uncovering? Okay, nothing important. Cool. That means I can take this whole block off, mostly. I'll knock your block off. Oh, wise guy. God, it takes so long to build space stations. Even building a fighter is nothing compared to this. Oof. Well, actually, you get more blocks. The blocks are bigger, so you get more done. But it takes way longer, and you need way more resources for it.